Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Victoria 2 as Japan. In this episode, we are probably, hopefully, assuming no one declares war on us, just going to be continuing our sort of peacetime economic expansion. Thanks to everyone in the comments who pointed out that while I was increasing my my industry by grabbing the industry tech here, this throughput sort of just increases the amount of stuff a factory can process. It doesn't help to make it any more profitable. I mean, if it's already profitable, then it's processing more stuff, then that's good. If it's not profitable because the sort of supply demand, like the goods are too expensive, or the input goods are too expensive, or the output goods are too cheap, then that's not really going to help. And in fact, with subsidizing it, I'm just going to be encouraging them to make things at a loss. And what I should be looking at is actually under commerce over here. We actually want organized factories, perhaps, which increases the output efficiency, so we get more out of it. Or late classical theory, which decreases the input that we need, so we need less stuff to make the same thing. So between the two of these, hopefully we'll make our industry a little bit more profitable. Now, of course, we do have the 10% penalty to our culture tech research, which is a shame. Luckily, these techs are quite old and hopefully won't take very long to pick up. So it's 1% for the base, and then there's, well, these are just extra prestige, but organized factories will give a few extra outputs. I guess actually I'm going to start with these, but I'll pick those guys up. It wouldn't hurt to pick up market structure as well, just to get more output out of stuff. Plus, we can take more people out of our mines and farms and hopefully turn them to craftsmen, which would be pretty good, because we do need some more employees. So yeah, I'll start over here just because it's got more inventions that'll help. I don't think we need the little prestige boosts too much. Although, I mean, they're always good, but I think this will be the better direction to go in. So we're going to get started on that. Let me double check before I continue that our national foci are set okay. And here, in fact, we have too many craftsmen. We will need more soon enough, but if we don't need to prioritize it quite as much, I'll take it off of there. Bonin, we do have the migrations, which is good because they just need more people in general. Edo is in pretty good shape, actually. This province still needs a lot of help. Shumshu is actually doing okay. Nagoya is okay-ish. And we could use a few more in Osaka, including some clerks. We're going to prioritize craftsmen over here, just to get them topped off. And that'll bring us up to 5 of 5 again. And soon enough, I really want to convert some of those colonies over, but we're still using all our guys. So for now, let's just kick things back in. Double check the budget. I'm indeed not taxing the rich, so that's okay. Hopefully these guys, ooh, some people are not getting their needs. I'm thinking they're probably some kind of artisan. Let's take a look here. We're going to sort based on people who aren't getting their life needs. And they're actually farmers. Well, it depends. Well, this is a big group of people in Tokushima. And these are artisans, you know. Some people we're going to promote or demote from there. But yeah, there's quite a few farmers in some places who are not getting their needs. Why? Is fish not selling for enough? I'm not sure how to find that. Actually, literacy is something I meant to take a look at some point as well. So our Japanese people are very literate. They're all like, they're 60% literate, you know, ballpark, at least 50%. But then the people we've taken over, some people like the Vietnamese are down at 4%. They're actually dragging down my research rates. The Koreans are at 12, the Micronesians also at 12. And we really need to get their literacy up. Now, they are improving considerably thanks to my spending on literature. But it would be nice to get a little bit more education, and that could be another tech thing. I guess we've got to kind of keep going as is for now. Why do they have someone in one of my provinces? It doesn't seem like they should be allowed to do that. Very confused. There we go. A little more output. And decreased a few sizes. I guess that's not so bad. Can we colonize out here? Probably not. Yeah, no, far too far. I don't think we've got anything highlighted in green, and wasn't that what we were seeing before? 10% more liquor, and I think liquor actually makes money. I can't remember if I took off my priority in Hawaii. Yeah. I keep going back and forth about this, and some people are like, oh, you should just court for yourself. You know, or at least stop the US from doing it. Or, not court, but sphere it. I may as well, I've got a bunch banked. I can probably screw up the US a little bit here. Diplomacy. I don't know if we've got to spend a lot on diplomacy. The Russians weren't actually a greater power for a little while. In fact, right now they're ranked 10. They might fall out once more. It would be neat to get them in our sphere. Organized factory is just about to kick in. It'll be interesting to see what that does for our income, and specifically the profitability of our factories. We definitely, I want to stop subsidizing them soon, because I think I still am. There we go. More output efficiency, more little inventions. Yeah, even more. I'll grab this because it's cheaper. And the prestige doesn't hurt. Yeah, it would be nice to finish these guys off, but they're not going to be a priority because they're somewhat low value. Now, am I going to be told if there's a Boxed Rebellion? Because that would be pretty awesome. Alliance offer from the UK. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh my god. Look, that's like dramatically improved my borders here, I think. So I can use their bases as a... I wonder, I don't know if that counts as military access. Probably not. Well, it did decrease the range. So now I have the UK as a military ally, so I'm not worried about being attacked quite so much. They might not join in any war I start. Lover Exposed. The Daily Telegraph, which sees statewide circulation in one of our states, has published an article exposing, in a rather picturesque manner, the details of a local politician's love life, which apparently goes far beyond the confines of home and wife. While the article isn't slanderous per se, it is having a clear impact on the reputation and good name of the politician in question. The public has found the incident amusing, and the politician is now fast becoming the running gag of the town. The politician himself, angry at this attack upon his character, has petitioned the local court to ban the newspaper on grounds of breach of morality and public trust. Shutting down the newspaper will rouse liberals in the state, but not doing it will increase the support for press reforms. Yeah, I'm in favor. We're going to generally move towards sort of reforms and liberalism and all that. Well, there are no pops in the Monon region, so it's hardly going to affect them either way. But I'm going to go in favor of free press. Okay, better chopping down things, better navies, and our income is popping up. I think it's generally going better, but it could be that for a variety of different factors. So we'll just keep an eye on our foci. We actually have a surplus going on. Could potentially cap itself out with a few extra clerks, maybe. Let me run this for a bit, just to see these guys max out, and then I can take the focus away entirely. There we are. All right. I don't know if it did much, but they did fill up, so that's fine. And we could use a few more here. Just by building a few clerks here as well. Just for efficiency, make these guys a little bit more profitable, since that's a problem. We can increase opinion in Hawaii. I mean, we may as well core them, right? What the hell? And it would be nice if we could grab Egypt. So we're friendly. And we have enough. We can decrease the opinion of the US in China. Bam. Alright. That's good. The U.S. is really going to be pissed off that they cored us that one time. Or sphered us. I keep saying core. Which is wrong. No, someone said we do have cores on these countries. So we have, like, a legit casus belli against Russia. Is that true? Acquire cores. Wow. What kind of a war score would we need for that? 0. Oh, no, we'd have to name these places. 5 war score. And then we could add a war goal once it gets going. No kidding. You know, it's very tempting. What are our relative powers? Russia has a 156 military score, so I'm much higher than them. I'm still a little bit worried about my economy, but I'm gonna let's finish the late classical theory and it's not a whole lot of land, just a handful. Of course, it'll ruin our great opinion. We're losing some because we have a valid casus belli, or vice versa. Right, so all the way up to here we have cores, not on the mainland. Ooh, ooh, that's tempting. Ooh, that's very, very tempting. And we can just march in from here as well, do some damage. What's the relationship of Russia with other people? Allied with Italy, Netherlands, Spain. That's a little bit rough. There's a lot of cross alliances, including with my own ally, the UK. At some point, we might have to tangle with a great power. Theoretically, we don't have to. We might be able to just increase our industry and prestige through other means and end up going up. I don't know if we'll ever end up #1, because that will be challenging. Like, our total score is 723, and the UK is 2 grand and just going up. It's possible. Doesn't seem supremely likely. All right, a bunch of railroads are being done, which is very nice. That's going to go a long way to increasing our productivity overall. Do I lose this core at any point? There we go. Input efficiency tech, which is very good. Oh yeah, these, right. Those are pretty good. I mean, the outputs in general are pretty good, just more raw goods, but these inventions are going to be extremely potent for us, so we'll go and pick those up as well. So China, and I said I would prefer going after the, you know, the less civilized nations, because they're going to be easier, softer targets, although China is in the UK sphere. Oh no, wait, that's not the Chinese Empire itself, but that's one of its substates. Okay, very good. Hopefully that's helping our industries become more profitable. Over here, I still don't have an oversupply of clerks, and all my things are in use. Bonin still needs more people. We should just close these factories for now. There's no reason for them to exist until we've got workers. We'll have a few unemployed people, but that doesn't really matter too much. Costs a little more to reopen them, but that's going to be totally worthwhile. Russia, 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 Russia. Ah, discredited in Egypt. Bastards. They're supposed to be allies. I have my level 2 naval base there, which is good. I've got a small group of ships over here, right? Well, it's actually not that small. Let's get those transports off again. Okay, and those 2 frigates. It's definitely time to retire them. I don't think they're getting the same, like, speed boost and things like that. So, I thought I was building a huge navy, but I feel like I don't really have as big of a navy as I thought. Because that's where I'm most worried about being concerned by great power. Not so much in land forces. Although it's entirely possible. Where is it? I guess... Oh, it's... Commerce, I got a bonus. It's culture that I have a penalty. Okay, great. So no, this commerce thing is working out wonderfully. So no penalty to industry. A big bonus to commerce, which is actually really... really good. So yeah, we're gonna go and grab some more of these. That's gonna be really, really valuable for us. We might get everything at the 3rd level, actually, now that I think about it. And then at some point we might want some of this stuff. Dye factories, local dyes, not terrible. Alright, our infamy is finally dropping. We're gonna have to make a real decision soon about where we're going to go. Did I not move that one fleet? I'm confused. Oh yeah, they're moving. Oh, I'm still paused. Alright. Oh, I do have a 2nd fleet over here, which I think is a good place for it to be. And a little one roaming. Alright, that's not the end of the world. Iron production, iron mine size, small arms production. Yeah, we could use some small arms. Our income's actually not growing at this second, which is a little bit perturbing. Whoa! What has happened over here? That the employment... Did all these just expand? Well, there's 0 projects going on. Well, we're gonna need some more craftsmen over here. I feel like that may be what's happening. These places are awfully profitable. Of course, you know, we don't have any employees here, so we may as well just build an extra factory. Like, there's no one lives here. Stop building things. Well, I guess it'd be less of a problem if I didn't subsidize. And maybe now I can stop the subsidy. So let's do that. Good. There we go. Cancel all subsidies. We'll see what starts to happen.